So I'm on episode 3, which is subtitled Judgment. I'm gonna hit continue campaign. I'm at the food processing plant, which sounds great. Gonna see how the sausage is made.
You gotta watch that sausage get made. Hey everyone, if you're watching live on Twitch, this is Foreign Objects.
Wait, do you want to see the cool eye? I'll back out to the.
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
back out right now.
That's like their key art, right? Their key art is an eyeball. It's on all their POP.
So there should be a previously on explanation at this point.
All right.
Because it's like it's episodic.
Well,
Third episode just came out yesterday.
Okay. So if you're watching this live, this will spoil. And if you're watching the replay of this, this will spoil episodes 1 and 2. But if you're watching episode 3 of this live stream, then you probably know you're gonna get some spoilers. But I'm interested to see this. This is interesting that they've made this on an episodic game.
We lost the girl. Moira was trying to get to that tower when I was with her. Barry, there's something right there.
I've been waiting for you.
Wait.
Spoilers. Creepy things have happened. They were monsters, and you shot them.
The nice guy came and got me.
So what is the narrative conceit of these bracelets exactly?
Okay, well that's actually the least interesting narrative thing about this, but I'll explain once the game loads. I'll tell you a little bit
It
more.
seemed a little prominent though in that previously video.
Yeah. So, what's interesting is, so you play as Claire Redfield, who is, I think she was lost in Resident Evil Code Veronica. And she is the sister of Chris Redfield. And she is part of an organization that's kind of like STARS.
Stars, you mean stars?
STARS. BSAA. But basically they fight bioterrorism, as one does.
Sure.
And she gets kidnapped along with Barry Burton's daughter, Maura, who is with me at this point. And they're stuck on an island somewhere in Russia. Or near Russia. I don't know. Everything is Russian here, but it's clearly an island of some kind. And what's cool is you play as these two characters. You can switch between them. You play as both of them.
Okay.
And you're kind of following the story of them trying to figure out why they woke up with these bracelets. The bracelets monitor fear in the participants. And if you get too scared, you change into a monster.
Huh.
That's all I got. But what's interesting is you also play as Barry and another character. And Barry is in the same place, but 6 months later, because Claire goes missing for 6 months. So you're trying to see when the stories catch up, when Barry finds out what happened, and where Claire and Moira ended up before the 6 months of time has elapsed.
So is this like
the other character? This place is more dilapidated. There are different monsters.
Okay. So is this like an entertainment thing? Like is this a Running Man situation? Is this Saw? Like have you
No, this is like a weird experiment. Someone is monitoring the experiment from this tower. I don't know if oh, there it is. The tower is way up there. I'm pointing at it with my gun.
Okay.
Won't fire a shot because bullets are still precious.
Of course.
But yeah, so I can switch to Moira, who uses a flashlight. She can also do melee attacks, and she can spot hidden items with her flashlight. If you use the flashlight, she can also temporarily weaken monsters, and then you can switch back to Claire to do a melee attack or shoot them. People don't like when you point guns at them.
So
Shine my flashlight in Claire's face.
This is like Doom 3, except rather than having to switch to this flashlight, you have to just switch to a totally different character to use the flashlight.
Yeah, and so and you also have shared inventory, so they carry different things, and you can have them pass things back and forth.
Okay.
You still combine items. You can buy green herbs with the red herbs, and you can create disinfectants and tourniquets, all kinds of stuff. So right now I'm supposed to go through here. It's kind of like a Resident Evil 4-ish controls. You have a dodge move, which you can upgrade, and you have a couple of weapons mapped to your D-pad. 2 shotguns, a machine pistol. Moira doesn't carry a gun, but she has a crowbar, so she can swing it. If you distract an enemy with Claire, you can quickly switch to Moira and bash it over the back for extra damage, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And I like the upgrade system. You can set things so I have this ability that I purchased that if I switch characters, the first shot fired after a character switch will do extra damage. So I always play as Moira and then switch to Claire when I have to attack, because then that first shot will do more damage. Not that we're being attacked yet.
So is the gameplay more in line with Resident Evil 4, or is it a good balance of Resident Evil? Like 5, I think, was way more action than 4, but like, what's
My
the
controller
balance?
just died, by the way, so I have to switch batteries midstream.
Amazing. It's happened to me before. Is it more puzzle adventure, like puzzle survival, like the original Resident Evils?
So far, the episodes have all been a little different. I would say it's a little closer to original Resident Evil. It's not quite as action-packed. Let's grab some batteries. It's not as action-packed as Resident Evil 4, I would say. It doesn't really rely on quick-time events.
Okay. Are there QuickTime events, though?
Yes. No, wait, actually, I'm lying. There are those, you can do the stun shot and then follow up with a melee attack.
Okay. I wouldn't call that a QuickTime event, but yeah.
I'm actually going to leave the stream now. I'm going to walk away.
Bye! If you're watching this live on twitch.tv/foreignobjects or on YouTube, our YouTube channel, this is Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 3. Ludwig Xav is on camera. I'm Xav D'Amatos. That's my disembodied voice is
What an amateur move.
here as well. And now Luddy is hunting for batteries, which is a hidden puzzle within Resident Evil.
This is actually Resident Evil on ultra hard mode.
Yeah, exactly.
You have no idea how many statues I had to rearrange to get these batteries. They were inside an old painting.
I have been to your apartment. It is strange that you have that set up in your apartment to get those batteries. The way that
And this is a table where you can upgrade your weapons.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have any upgrade parts right now.
Are there any ink ribbons in this game?
No, you can. It automatically saves.
Oh, no. No.
You're done. That's it. Deal with it.
I just flipped my table. I want no part in this. So how have you found the story to be so far? I mean, you kind of gave us a rundown, but like, is there a narrative progression? I mean, episodic. I think the best studio that does episodic, obviously, is Telltale. They have a zombie game, but that's more of a narrative focus. But what's the story like in this? Is this something that you've actually?
I think the plot seems kind of dumb. I don't really know exactly where it's going yet, but I mean that's where we are right now. But I like that they try to have a cliffhanger at the end of each episode so far. It's sort of deliberately written to get you hooked on a question and then have you come back and see what happens in the next episode. So they do a good job of that. I will also say, and this is, I think I tweeted this is a really backhanded compliment, but this is probably the best written Resident Evil game and best acted Resident Evil game of all time. The dialogue it sounds like real people. They sound like real people for the first time. Like I think they got a script person to do the English version because it is much more natural than it's ever been. And they make fun of older things. There's a point where you escape a trash compactor kind of situation, and Claire steps out and she says, "I was almost a Claire sandwich." And Moira says, "Ugh, Barry tells that story to everyone." It's just a perfect capitulation on how bad the older games are, essentially.
I think you mentioned also Barry makes a reference to like a Master of Unlocking at one point.
Yes, he does, and I mean I don't think that there's never been a game in this series that would even think about doing that because it's always so super serious. Not that this is a comedic game by any measure, but
I would love to see a comedic Resident Evil game.
I mean, they're unintentionally comedic pretty often. I hear a monster.
So how are the monsters in the game? What style are they? Are they the more modern, the parasitic, or classic zombie?
They're called the Afflicted.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like infected zombies, but some of them are really quick. Oh god, this one is transforming. That's new. I've never seen that before. This one explodes too.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That was disgusting.
That was a good headshot.
This game
though.
actually has really cool enemies. There are enemies where you have to use a different character to see where their weak points are and then shoot those weak points. And it's usually like on a limb somewhere or someplace that's difficult to shoot. The shooting feels really good, and it feels quite restrictive because the enemies come rushing at you usually. So while you can move and shoot, there's a little bit of that stand your ground tension, from the older games.
Okay.
Let's see what's in this locker. Handgun ammo. Good. I enjoy ammo.
Now you said that
I'm switching so
Ammo.
that I can see if there are any secret objects in here with the flashlight.
so you said the ammo is scarce. Are there there's a melee move that you said is the melee reserved specifically for Myra, or is that?
No, Claire can do it as well, provided the enemy is stunned somehow. So Claire can stun an enemy with her flashlight, and Claire can follow up. So if you're quick, you can switch it. It's like a co-op game, except you're playing as both characters, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Just picked up an odorous chemical, which can be combined with an empty bottle to create a bottle that lures enemies in, then explodes.
Okay.
So that seems useful. I'm gonna do that.
Sort of like a pipe bomb in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So would you say that this is a suitable continuation of the Resident Evil franchise? They sort of abandoned the mainline series because 6 was so bad.
It's interesting. It's way scaled back. Like, the production value is not anywhere near the level it was in Resident Evil 6, but it's also scaled back in terms of ideas and approach. Like, it's more of a slow-paced, meticulous action game with horror elements. I think it's much smarter as a result. It doesn't feel like the Frankenstein mess that Resident Evil 6 was. And it's an interesting experiment. It's episodic. I don't think it's being made episodically. I think they just split it up that way. But it's also just $25. Like, it's an episodic $25, fairly well-designed Resident Evil game. It's not great, I think, but it's pretty good, especially after 6.
Yeah.
And I think it has a cool raid mode that's coming back. The sort of action time-limited survival mode that they've had in multiple Resident Evils.
Can you play as Tofu again?
I hope so.
God, the greatest character in the Resident Evil canon. Tofu versus Wesker. That's my dream duo.
Just turn on subtitles.
Yeah, we need to see these.
We need subtitles.
We
We need
need-
to hear and see.
Well, I mean, I'm interested. You said that it's the best written one in the series, and the series is not known for its
No, it's
story.
like
but
you'll watch the introduction and you're ready to cringe as you usually do with Resident Evil games, and it's okay. Like, it's not great writing. It's not going to win an Emmy or anything, but it's pretty good for the series.
yeah,
Clearly, someone who has not worked on these games before was hired in the meantime. Okay, I need a key. What a shock.
I mean, just the
You can also crouch if you want additional aiming stability.
oh wow, all the new things coming to Resident Evil. now.
And one of the other things that I liked in the previous episode was there were invisible enemies that only one of the characters could see, so they would call out how you should aim. So, like, you'll take aim and they'll be like, to the left, and you'll fire a shot and you'll miss, and they'll be like, you missed! Ah, it's getting closer! And that's really cool stuff. I like that sort of tension that comes from characters interacting with each other. The one thing that I've always liked about Resident Evil is that you control multiple characters across games and sometime within the same game.
Yeah.
I feel like I've made absolutely no progress because I'm talking and not really concentrating on moving forward. So let's just go in here.
So do you think that
Restrooms are always bad. Something is going to attack me in here.
do you think that this works really well as episodic because it forces you to see new locations? Like, do you backtrack at all in this game?
I mean, there's some backtracking because you visit same areas and you can access different parts because you're playing as different people and you're playing 6 months later, so the environments look slightly different.
Okay.
But there's clearly some reuse going on. I mean, it's not that well hidden, but it doesn't feel too cheap either.
Does the timeline shift between episodes? Like, episode 1's going to be Claire and then it goes to Barry in episode 2, or is it
You play as
within
two
one
pairs
episode?
per episode. It's
Oh, okay.
Claire and Mora paired with Barry and Natalia, who's a little girl that he finds on the island.
That is such a horror movie trope, the child that you must protect.
Okay, do we want to take bets on whether or not there's something in here?
It's a bathroom in a zombie game.
This
Of
is the
course
last
there's
remaining door. There's going to be something in here, right?
There's definitely something in there.
No, there's nothing in there.
What?
Which means that they get me as I go out.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
That has to happen. So nobody crossed the threshold. Let's finish investigating in here. Carefully look at these toilets. You must examine video game toilets. Because you never know.
I want 1,000 words on video game toilets on my desk
Think piece.
tomorrow morning. A
I'm
think
gonna think
piece.
about it while I'm on the
A think
toilet.
piece.
Think
Think
Poops.
piece. Think poops. All right, I'm surprised that you haven't been attacked yet. So okay, so the flashlight, will something shimmer and then that's how you see something?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, there's a dead person in the chair. Right there.
Hey, we just got a new follower, Duke. IX
Hi, Duke.
Duke XI. Thanks for following us. We appreciate it.
I don't know if I can get in here yet.
I have the window open so I can see new followers. It's not appearing on screen. We haven't set it up on Letty's computer yet, but I just
Oh, sure.
turned it on so I can make sure that.
Blame me for not having fancy things installed.
Oh, there's totally a dead dude in there.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
The obligatory crates blocking stairway.
Of course. That's how.
my
That's
favorite
you
video
need to download the DLC to remove those crates.
Oh, this is really creepy. I don't know why I haven't been attacked yet. I'm extremely suspicious. Is this another restroom? Aha. That's how they get me.
The other bathroom.
Yeah.
No one was in the female bathroom. They're all hiding in the male
something.
bathroom.
I hear something.
Do you hear shuffling? Rustling, maybe?
Groaning and chains.
Oh, boy.
That's not good.
No.
Chains are never good.
Chains are never good. Any classic Resident Evil character, like enemies in this game?
Oh, I see it. I see a monster. Do you see him?
I'm
It looks
slightly
like he
behind.
has some kind of. Looks like a wrench hand.
Now, do you think something like this would work for? I immediately, what I would think that this might work for is Silent Hill.
Look at this guy. I see you. Huh!
Oh, Duke in chat wants
Blinding
to
you,
know.
blinding you, blinding you. Ah.
Duke in chat wants to know whether or not our stream name was influenced by wrestling, and that was the joke I made to Letty when I was like, in wrestling parlance, the two of us are known as foreign objects. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that guy totally just jumped.
I know, I dodged the first attack, but then... Oh, shit. Is he transforming again? Damn! Run away! Run away!
Yeah, I like the look of them. They look like boils and pustules, just like they're fermenting in their own skin. It's pretty cool.
Those guys are gross. Like, if they explode in your face, you're knocked over, and you're temporarily blinded, and you have to use disinfectant, so...
Yeah, I was
Putting
not,
one in this tight area was kind of mean.
I was really not a fan of the Resident Evil style enemies, like the parasites that came out in Resident Evil. Like 4, I thought it was okay, but then
Well, 4
when
did a
we got
good
to
job, because
5
for half of the game, you would shoot them in the head, or, like, the leg, and then... At some point, if you did that, you would actually make it worse for yourself,
Yeah.
right? Like, because the parasite thing would come out. Okay, I find a hidden symbol, which you can find with the flashlight sometimes. A Kafka drawing. Let's see. It's a really tight space.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like I get really obsessive with these games because I'm so worried about missing bullets or something.
I mean, are you one of those people who we talked about how you're not like this with the narrative?
Look at the dialogue that's just about to show up, by the way, and you'll see what I mean about the dialogue being more realistic.
Mm-hmm. Are you one of those people who like, oh, I could have done that room better, I'll reload, or you? Because I know with narrative you don't do that.
No, I don't do this either. I mean, if I'm gonna get painted to a corner by my own idiocy, then I should just own it.
Yeah, just go for it. Let me restart this page real quick here.
Claire, look at the ceiling.
So how deep into this, like, is this been the location of this factory and you're just going deeper in this factory, or did it start somewhere different?
It started somewhat different. Like, I've been journeying across this island.
Okay.
By episode 3, you get to this factory. That room looks like some kind of killing room. I'm not going to go there yet.
Jesus, yeah. I just saw that room with all the spikes. You know, if you, as soon as you take that key, the spikes.
Yeah, like, I'm
start
not
falling.
touching that key for a while. So I can build a firebomb. I'll do that with the empty bottle I just picked up. But again, that's like an example of, like, the character said, "Whoa, look at the ceiling," or she said, "This is a fucked up factory." That's stuff that you've never heard someone say in a Resident Evil game, even though that's absolutely what they should say. Because most people are like, "Oh, it's just, monsters, whatever." No reaction.
I don't know what it is. I mean, because it seems pretty basic, and it kind of looks like the Saw video game, which I don't know if you've ever played.
I played the first one, which I liked.
I liked the first one too. Yeah, I was surprised how
The
good.
second one was just like the most obligatory sequel of all time.
Yeah, it really didn't add anything to it whatsoever. But yeah, I'm sort of getting that kind of vibe. I know it's not really that kind of game, but just the location gives me that vibe.
I think we've determined now that the only place I can go to is the killing room.
Yeah, it looks like that's sort of they're funneling you toward that killing room.
There's a big star on it too. Okay, so spikes on the ceiling. The only reason to have that is to crush me, probably. Let's see. What the hell is this?
Duke in chat wants to know, do you think this is the best Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 4? But you and I like 5 a lot.
I like 5. I think 5's good. 5 is
Yeah.
a great co-op game. It's a good action game. Has really cool boss fights.
I mean, it doesn't touch 4 in terms of quality, obviously.
I think it's the best one since 5.
This one
I'll say
since
that.
5?
And
Yeah.
I think it's better than Revelations 1 as well.
Yeah, Revelations 1 was just, it started as a 3DS game and then they turned it into another platform game. Like it came out on PC, it came out on, was it PS3 and Xbox 360?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one is on Xbox One, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, PC, for $25. You should just accept your death quietly, like a grown-up. That's what's written on the wall.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Okay, so there's an artificial eye and a key, I think. So what do we expect to happen?
Can you flash the flashlight, focus it on the artificial eye? Does that do anything?
No, I can take the artificial eye.
Okay. Or the key?
Maybe I can only take one of these things at a time. It's like one of those the old mansion puzzles where if you take something, you have to. I'm just gonna press A.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see what
Key
happens.
in its beak. We have to find a way to pry it loose. Well,
Well, does she have
Moira
a
has a
crowbar?
crowbar.
Yeah.
How about that?
Shoot it. Shoot the hell out of it.
Well, is it pry? Maybe you have to use a tool of some kind.
Lost in Japan asks in
Not to
chat.
pry, but we need to pry this key loose.
Lost in Japan in chat says, I wonder what the pay is for Psycho Interior Decorator. A fairly niche market, I guess. And Duke says, yeah, where do you buy 1,000 spikes like that? So that is a very good question.
Well, how do you explain that when you have it installed? Oh, I like Gothic decoration. I think spikes would remind me of my mortality every time I look up. Mm-hmm. So
That was
that's
one
why
of
I need
the
them.
most unnecessary pieces of plot in the Batman Begins franchise. What happened? Did you get crushed?
No, but I'm about to be.
Okay, fantastic. One of the most nonsensical things to be added
If I put
was
it back, the ceiling goes back up. So maybe I need to figure out how to destroy these gears or something.
Oh, and the room just got all really red too. What was it that they said? I think it was like Morgan Freeman in that movie says at one point, like, "Oh, we'll just order 1 million of these," or Michael Caine says, "We'll order 1 million of these out of a shell company so it doesn't look suspicious." It's like it's the most unneeded piece of information. Like, won't people think he's Batman if he's buying all these pieces? Like, it's just like it was so.
Okay, what if?
Can you replace it with something Raiders style?
I don't think I have anything that I could replace it with. But what if the clue is just accept your death quietly? What if we just stand there quietly?
Well, what if you stand where those boxes are? Because it looks like the floor beneath it could shift.
Oh, right here. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
maybe it opens up.
Yeah, maybe it falls to the ground. Can you crouch? Maybe crouch on there?
Oh yeah, I can crouch. All right, I'm taking the artificial eye. I'm crouching next to this thing.
Okay.
Maybe I'm supposed to return it once it crushes the eagle,
Maybe.
so that I can get the key,
Oh, and then that's what...
and then get an eye to replace this thing.
Okay.
I think we have it figured out.
I think we did it. Okay. Crouch.
Bam. Replacing the eye, getting the key.
Now, is Moira going to crouch too? Okay, she is. Okay. Now, is it Myra or Moira X-Men
Moira.
style? Okay. There we go. We did it. By we, I mean you did. Oh man, there was a spike, like a rogue spike was in the camera that really kind of terrified me for a second there. All right. Yeah, and this is the key that you've been sort of looking for a while.
Is there a monster somewhere?
Oh, there's got to be. I'm surprised you even
They
had.
wouldn't just let me take a key.
No.
Without punishing me somehow.
Some shark is going to show up somehow.
I definitely hear something.
Land
Where is
shark.
it? Oh no!
Oh, but that's not good.
Oh, I hate these guys.
Did it corner you? Oh boy.
Oh god.
Holy hell, that dude is huge. Oh, there's two of them. Was that a grenade you threw?
It was a firebomb.
Oof.
I hear more. There may be more. Those big dudes are pretty scary. If they get a good hit on you, oh shit. That's pretty much you start bleeding and you lose health.
Pretty rapidly.
Yeah, you have to use a tourniquet. There's more. Where are these guys coming from? Oh no. Exploding dude.
Oh, there's some good movement mechanics. Like I saw you sort of
Oh
hustle
shit.
backward. That was good.
Dude just exploded in our face. Can't see anything.
That is not good.
Okay, my partner healed me, I think. That didn't go very well.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, it did not. It really covers up the screen too.
Let's see. Can I?
Now, when they explode, do they kill enemies in their like their radius as well? It looks like
I
that's
think so. Yeah. Well, it's okay. I still have some herbs and stuff. I'm more worried about the ammo situation because I blew through my shotgun ammo to get rid of that gigantic dude. And enemies do not drop ammo in this game.
Really okay. Well, they don't want to make it easy.
Into the processing plant. Oh, good. There's another monster over there. Here he comes.
Any specialized weapon? How many rocket launchers have you found so far?
Yeah.
Because that's what I want out of my Resident Evil games, are rocket launchers.
Phew, that was tough. No hits. Dodge just in time.
I
I
want to.
really like the dodge mechanic. It's fun.
I want to see a Resident Evil game where you play as the that guy who sells stuff, and it's just a supply and demand game. That's what I
Still
want.
something here. Or at least that's what the music indicated.
Lost in Japan asks, is the injury indicating blood on screen adding to the atmosphere or just an irritation?
I'm not a big fan of that, actually. I wish there was a health bar. I think I don't understand why your vision should become worse and you should become less able to defend yourself because you've already taken hits. Like, losing your health should be the punishment, right?
Yeah. It's not like it's regenerative.
No.
Like in a game like Call of Duty, that makes sense because it's an indicator that you're being hit.
Yes, exactly.
But it just regenerates. So, yeah, it's like a double whammy at that point.
Okay, so we have the processing plant key, which goes to this place. Let me just check how I'm doing on ammo and things like that.
Now, if you pick up the key, for example, as Claire, can you use it as Moira, or does it matter?
No, because like the inventory is shared.
Shared,
It's really,
okay.
they can the helper characters can only use what you've equipped them with.
Okay. Because that could be...
I hear a monster somewhere. I just don't know where he is.
He might be behind that door. Like, he might... Oh, I guess you're already in that room, but...
Oh, maybe one of those earlier ones came back to life as the blob things.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Do you have to burn them? Evil Within style?
No, I mean you don't. I don't think you can tell which ones come back. Can I make anything? I can make a tourniquet. No, don't want that. Okay. Into this room, which is probably also some kind of trap room. Why is it so dark? Don't like it. No, sir. Not one bit. There's a checkpoint. That's good. I like checkpoints. We'll pick up an herb. A herb. So I see footsteps.
God, it is super dark in this area. So are those footsteps only visible because of the flashlight, or is there...
Lost in the dark. Shed some light on your situation.
Is the Riddler the bad guy in this game?
Oh god, lasers.
Oh man, my favorite Resident Evil thing ever. That is still the best movie scene of all time, by the way.
Right.
The laser grid scene in Resident Evil, the movie. Oh, so good.
So Claire just said, let's back up and think this through. Claire, you don't know. You don't understand. We're going to follow these footsteps. We'll be fine.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But what if something attacks me while I'm doing this?
Oh, then
That's a
then
scary thought.
Then you're boned.
Okay, Claire, just stay behind me. Don't mess this up.
Oh, it would suck if they added stupidity like that to the AI. Although Resident Evil 5's co-op AI was pretty hilariously dumb.
I think Claire's just staying behind. She's like, nuh-uh.
Did you play Resident Evil 5 at all solo?
No, I never played it solo. But I finished it multiple times co-op.
Yeah, I
That's
played
why
it.
I like it.
I played it solo. I finished it once solo, actually. It wasn't terrible.
Was that frustrating at all?
I mean, there's parts where your allies are just horrible human beings, where they get in your way. And I don't remember if they could die and ended your game. I don't think so. I feel like that was one thing they didn't do. Also, I feel like that game also had the like a cheat where you could equip them with an item that didn't have a lot of ammo, and it would just
not a great security system, I have to say. Gloss eyeball, which we will use to replace the artificial eyeball in the other room, I'm guessing.
I don't understand how those lasers won't shoot you because you're walking in that particular order. Like if it was pressure plates or something, I'd get it.
Right, like Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
But now with no lasers, this means this is a perfect combat arena.
Mm-hmm. I noticed
So
how
I really like Claire's
lights
outfit.
just turned
Can I
on,
just say
too.
that? I really like her outfit.
whose outfit?
Claire's. Like cool leather, cool jacket.
Yeah, they look like humans.
Yeah.
Unlike Jill in Resident Evil 6. Was it 6? No, it was 5. When did she have that stupid thing on her chest? That was 5. Resident
That
Evil.
was 5, yes, when she was mind controlled by Wesker.
God. That narrative is so silly. Street Fighter has a better narrative than Resident Evil, which is saying a lot. I'm surprised he didn't get attacked in that room at all. The lights turned on and everything.
Oh, I see a monster.
Oh boy. Oh, are you gonna have to put that glass eye now into the artificial eye slot?
Yes, that's my plan.
Oh, okay.
Killed by a flashlight. Pretty embarrassing for you, Mr. Monster.
There's a real Alan Wake situation happening in this
Shit, all
game.
these windows are broken. That wasn't the case before.
Oh man, that thing just exploded by
It's
getting
like weird Russian music playing somewhere. Oh! Oh no, don't come in here. It's okay, no thanks, we're good. Thank you.
I don't want what you're selling.
Is he gonna come back again? I really would prefer him to stay dead.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, let's see if there's anything. Oh, hello.
Does he keep coming back to life?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell.
Okay, I found a topaz. Never keep your gems in the office, people. Don't do that.
Why would you have priceless gems in this office of all offices anyway, right?
Because, like, look at these glossy CRT monitors.
I know, like, oh, where are we going to put these jewels? I'll put it next to that Atari 2600, please.
Claire, pick up this ammo.
Lost in Japan says, come on, Ada Wong's dress just screams practicality.
Oh, I forgot she was playable in... Was it some DLC? She was in
Yeah,
6, right? You
She
could
was
play her in 6.
the third campaign in 6, yeah. God, 6 was just a muddled
Gunpowder.
mess. I don't like harping on it, but it was just kind of a mess.
Found a shiny thing.
Did you finish 6?
Yes.
Oh.
I reviewed it. Back in the
Yeah,
day
you did review it.
for joystick.com.
I don't know what that is. The French magazine, you mean?
It's a previous life.
Oh yeah, right. Nihilus in chat reminds me that Jill from Resident Evil 5 was also in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where they put the jewel on.
Oh,
the
that's
chest.
right. That is true. It's really weird hearing that, like, sort of... It sounds like Russian propaganda music. Playing in the distance. It's playing over a radio or something. So... This office over here... Okay, it has bars. I can't just go through the window.
Oh, I like a drink. I like Russian propaganda music. One of them is just carrying around a hammer. One of them is carrying around a sickle.
Insert ska band joke here.
Insert.
Okay, now how do I... Do I just use it? Can you just hit use? And pass it to Claire.
Okay. This eyeball situation?
Yes. Oh, now my inventory is full. Darn. Okay, I don't need a piece of cloth. That's stupid. Giving that to Moira. You're in charge of the cloth.
Hold on to
the
that.
lady. You're a lady of the cloth. Okay, if I take this... Wait, did I just put it back now, or what just happened?
I don't know.
Oh no, I did the swap.
Okay.
Artificial recreation of a human eye. It's extremely accurate. Also, imagine trying to come up with a narrative explanation for this stuff.
Yeah, someone
We're
created
in a
this
food
as a curious
processing
system
plant with a weird puzzle room.
I don't know why.
that uses eyeballs for security.
Oh, it does.
It's just, I don't know why that makes sense, but somehow it does. See, that's perfect video game.
That's video game logic. Well, that's Resident Evil video game logic.
But see, like, that's, again, that's a self-referential thing that I think is really strange to see in a Resident Evil game for once. Okay, we're using the artificial eye in this room. Hopefully this guy doesn't come to life, although he probably will.
I do think it's fun that they're commenting on the absurdity of it
Yeah.
decades after this franchise has been around. that is cool. I wonder
Ooh,
if
a
this was like an
Magnum.
8.4 joint.
Give me that. Magnum Model 329.
Oh no, you want the newer model than that. That one's an old. Oh, is that a
bitch.
priceless vase? Did you destroy that priceless vase?
No, I would
Oh
never.
God, come on! What's wrong? What do you mean? That's all you did in the order.
I mean, if I swap these weapons, do I keep the ammo?
Nah.
Weapons that you aren't able to carry are automatically sent to the workbench. Okay, so this game has teleportation.
Okay.
But it's okay, the original game had pocket dimensions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as you folded that shotgun just right, you can fit it in here.
Alright, so where's the monster to punish me for picking that up? We know it's going to happen.
Nihilus in chat says, I don't know why that makes sense, but somehow it does, is Resident Evil in a nutshell, which I think is a very good description
very
of this
nice.
franchise. That is exactly how this
A
franchise
shiny thing. Shotgun ammo, yes.
Is that dude gonna come? Is that dude gonna get up and flip out?
Well, just,
So-
just in case he does, I'm going to reload my shotgun.
Myra can't even pick up any weapons. Can
This is a double barrel shotgun, which I upgraded to have 3 shots in it. Let's think about that.
It doesn't make any sense. Where's the other barrel?
Moira, look. Inside that corpse. Is that what I think it is?
So she cannot.
He has a liver replica inside his corpse.
A liver replica?
Why doesn't he have a real liver?
I don't know. That seems
I mean,
weird.
it looks like a pretty real
No,
corpse.
no wonder he looks like he could use a nap.
Been drinking in the office again. Okay, let's take it.
What's this supposed to be? Looks like some kind of body part.
There's a map here, too.
And there's a map. Okay.
In him? Inside
Yes.
of his chest cavity?
The waterways under the factory connect to the tower. But that asshole statue is
That's
blocking
weird.
the
You know, the gods punished Prometheus by sending him.
I like how it says liver replica. Right.
Ah, now I know.
I just got to that point. That's my favorite part. Like, you need to know exactly.
Okay, so
All
bad
the-
news is I have to go outside now,
All right, you're gonna die.
which means it's a wide open space, which means that I will be attacked.
Of course.
Let's go. Run for it.
Oh god.
I don't think I picked up any upgrades, so there's no point in me hanging around here.
Neil, where are you?
We're looking for Neil, by the way.
Patrick Harris or a different Neil?
Well, I think it's Claire's boyfriend, so probably not Patrick Harris.
We need.
Look at this terrifying open space. I could be attacked from anywhere.
I'm sure you'll hear the rustling coming toward you, though.
Maybe I should just run for it.
Probably. Do Resident Evil characters need romantic interests?
They've been through a lot.
I suppose. There's a door that looks like a human body is.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I have to put his liver in.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure I need another piece, though.
You need the left liver, maybe?
I mean, I should probably put it in now so I don't have to carry it around with me.
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be good. That way you don't...
Looks like I need a liver and maybe something else. A stomach.
Onions.
Okay, we put the liver in.
I think
Okay.
we're half a liver short.
We're half a liver short.
Then let's find it.
Couldn't you have taken that guy's full liver?
I guess he didn't have a full liver.
What is the...
I mean, if you're like, I like how these characters are in the situation and they're like, well, okay, I guess we'll solve this ridiculous puzzle. Doesn't look like there's any other way to get through this situation.
The line of dialogue looks like we're half a liver short. Just casually throwing that out there.
They must have kept animals in here.
Hey, if you could find the liver, it'd be at a processing plant.
Yeah, that's awfully convenient.
Mm-hmm. Is there a 7-Eleven around this area?
Wait, no, I'm going to switch back to more... They used to keep animals here, which probably means mutant animals are going to eat my face off.
Oh, I want to see a mutant... I want to see a zombie cow.
I would not put that past this game. I have to be honest. In fact, I would be surprised at this point if it didn't have zombie cows. Or at least the crazy pigs from Hannibal.
Oh, God, yeah.
Always walk through the door as Claire in case I need to shoot something immediately.
Oh, God, what was the crazy last boss in Manhunt? That was a walking pig, basically. A guy in a pig head.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was the... Was it the first game? Yeah, that was the first game. The last creature thing that you have to defeat.
Okay, so here's a creepy door.
Lost in
that
Japan
leads
says...
to... Oh, it looks like there's an exploding barrel in there. That's exciting. At
Oh,
least I assume it's an exploding barrel. It's red. Red barrels are known to explode, are they not?
yes. That is their primary function.
Do we think this guy will notice me and then come running at me?
Oh, for sure.
Maybe not.
Time to barrel? What is this, a time to barrel situation?
Oh, that's actually pretty long.
That
Good
is
job,
pretty
game.
good. Good job. Did you start this from the very beginning?
Yeah.
On the stream?
From the episode.
The episode?
Okay, that guy's gone, I think.
Lost in Japan says Hannibal Lecter must have designed these puzzles. All you have to do is look for some fava beans and you'll be fine.
Oh wait, I see it. There's a dog right there or a person. He's gonna get up.
A dog and or person.
I can't tell. It could be either. Okay, it's a person. He's getting up.
Okay. I feel like you should have saved that that red barrel for another situation.
Dodge and strike. That's how it's done. But is he gonna get up? That's the question.
Most likely. The enemies kind of look like the Last of Us enemies. With all the...
Oh yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Yeah,
It's
what
pretty
are the
resemblance.
clickers? It kind of has like a clicker vibe to it for some of those characters.
But I think the way they move and like the way you have to take them out quickly is, I think the enemies are pretty strong in this game. Like they're good enemies. Oh, I found a factory chief's journal too. Everyone keeps journals in Resident Evil.
I love how you destroyed what could have only been described as a giant crate and found a single topaz in it.
Oh, I think this might be an explanation for the state of this factory. My factory is ruined, and it's all thanks to her. What the hell is the meaning of All those traps she set. She says security. I've never seen security like that. What the hell is secure about any of this? She's got some twisted ideas in her head. It must be her parents' fault. Who knows what kind of horrible abuse they subjected her to. I gotta watch my temper. I went too far. Started yelling at her. She showed me, though. She reneged on her promise, and now she's running the show. I don't want to piss her off anymore, so I keep my mouth shut. I know my place, and that place is staying alive. After all I have left is my life. Kind of a grim note.
Who are they
He's
referring to?
He's referring to the Overseer, who is the villain of the game, who's the person who's talking to them through the bracelets.
Okay.
But you don't know what happens to her or any of the characters, because I saw like Barry and Natalia are exploring this island 6 months later. So
Have you
all you know,
see her by face? Like, do you know who the character is, or is it just a voice?
I have an idea.
Is it Natalia?
No, I don't think so. Although that would be weird.
I mean, I just
it's
trying to think
possible.
what they try to throw.
If you wanted to do the twist, that's how you would do it.
Yeah, and they're just luring Barry into another trap.
Poor Barry, who has been unemployed since Resident Evil 1.
Do you think that?
Did they ever bring him back except for like raid mode?
I thought he died in Resident Evil 1.
I think he can die, because remember, Resident Evil 1 has different endings.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Do we want to go down here, the left side, or... Yeah, let's go left here. Always go left first, right?
Yes, I would say go left primarily because the liver you found was the right liver, so maybe you'll find the left part of it on the
Oh, I
left.
found a red herb. Now I will combine it with a green herb to create more green herbs. Yes! So satisfying. We have all the green herbs now.
You found them all.
But that also means I'm probably going to be savagely attacked.
Oh, of course.
I feel like everything has to have a consequence, right? In these kinds of games.
Any kind of progression in these games, yeah. You will be punished for playing it. Resident Evil 6 was just punishment enough.
I hear disgusting squishy sounds. Ah! That was close.
Duke asks what are with the stream, weekly shows, new games, or all games. So we've other than last couple days
We've
because
been really
GDC
haphazard
last
about
week.
it.
Yeah, last couple of days have been kind of a little bit all over the map, but generally we try to stream every weekday. Our time is changing a little bit, so if you just follow us on Twitter, also you'll get more information. And we do themed stuff. We've done themed weeks in previous streams. This week we're sort of just kind of playing stuff that's interesting to us or new stuff. I did play Ori in the Blinding Forest yesterday.
Ori and the Blind Forest, yeah.
Yeah, and God, it's a really great looking game. I don't know if you had a chance to play it, but it was pretty fantastic from when I got.
Not yet, but I definitely want to get to that at some point today.
Like I played Hotline Miami yesterday, and I actually am at the last act in that game. I played it religiously yesterday after the stream. I just kept going.
So you like it? That's what you're saying.
I do enjoy it quite a bit. It is a tough game. I got really used to the controls with the controller, so I'm not playing with mouse and keyboard, which feels a little weird because that's how I played the first game. And I actually might buy it on PlayStation because I'm one of those weirdos. Just because I want to play it on the Vita.
Ew, I'm not going to go into this blood, am I?
Oh.
There's a crate. Oh, I don't want to do that.
I see another exploding barrel in that room too.
Okay, well, that'll come in handy when I'm attacked later on.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes from now.
Oh God, yeah. That is good water effects on that blood. That pool of blood. Oh, you know what would be great if one of those pigs came to life.
No, it would not be great. It would be the
It just
opposite of
started
great.
like writhing around on the wire. That would be terrifying.
Something's coming, apparently.
Of course.
Oh, no!
I don't know what happened, but I'm sure it's great.
It's not good. It's really bad, in fact. It's a thing that throws fireballs.
Oh, what? Right, reuse in this game? Oh, can you maybe attract it at the
Trying to. I
exploding
think I got
barrel?
Oh, hello. Oh, God.
Is there another one behind you?
I hope not.
That bomb that you threw took a while to explode.
It's like a decoy bomb.
Oh.
Okay, I have an exploding bottle. That should be pretty useful. Take that! Okay, that he didn't even flinch. Great. We're gonna bust out the magnum for this.
Holy.
Wow, he actually stumbles backwards from that. Magnum is still the best gun in Resident Evil history.
Yeah.
Die.
He walked right through that exploding bomb. That was hilarious.
Message. You should have saved your magnum ammo for the next boss.
That's always the thing I've never really liked about the series, where you feel like using anything is just gonna be to your detriment.
Well, that's actually something I like. I think it's good. Because like that's like the right mood to be in, is worried about ammunition and resources.
It always just frustrates me.
Well, that was my little splashing around in the blood. Disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Okay, there's a door there. I'm gonna go through it in a second. Oh, it's another crate. Someone hid their topaz in this bloody pool. There should be an achievement for wading into this. Long, creepy corridor. Got it.
I don't think that this is a sanitary butcher
Oh,
area.
so here's like the equivalent of the lock-picking game, but with a crowbar. I have to find a weak spot and break through the crate.
Okay.
Nope. Close. There we go.
I like a good lock-picking mechanic.
So this one is like your little. It lights up when you're near a weak point, but then you have to refine it by feeling the vibrations in your controller as you fill up the bar. If it gets really high and the vibration disappears, you're not in the right spot. Okay, got it.
It's very intricate.
Ooh, an expansion bag. That's exciting. I can carry more shit. Machine pistol ammo. Claire, you take this. Something I can use.
Are there items specific for characters?
I think Natalia is the only one who can. She can only throw things.
Oh.
She can't. I don't know if she. Well, anyone can use healing items.
She can just throw shade at Barry constantly.
Who wouldn't?
All his dumb master of unlocking jokes. We get it. You were there.
I personally think that Claire Redfield should be in all of the games. She is clearly the best.
What about Jill Valentine? What's going on with Jill? Is she still?
Jill joined the BSAA.
Whisker's dead, right? He died at the end of Whisker's. He died at the. I said Whisker.
He died for real.
Whisker.
The evil cat.
The evil cat in Resident Evil. He died for realsies this time. Yeah, unlike the other 7.
We assume, but I mean, you know, they're probably thinking about bringing him back all the time.
I would have thought that they would have just like remade the original Resident Evil and like full blown rather than say like we remade the remake. I thought they would try to reboot the entire thing by now, but I don't know. It's
actually, let's go this way first. Although maybe I should. I can't decide which door to go through first. Which one is likely to trigger horrific things?
both of them.
Okay. This one may have a puzzle piece or something that I need.
There's probably a liver in there somewhere.
I need the slaughterhouse key. Oh, good. We're gonna go into the slaughterhouse.
That sounds
deeper.
That
I
sounds
feel like this was deep
delightful.
enough for me. I can cut up some of this meat. Have some fine cold meats
There's got to be a liver in
For-
here somewhere. Come on,
for a snack.
wade through that pool.
Oh, I need more. To
Duke asks
apply.
if you've played GTA 5 online heists at all, or the heists in that. Have you played GTA 5 a lot?
No.
No. I like it a lot. I'm waiting for it to come out on PC. I'll probably play it again on PC. It's April 11th, I think, or the 12th. It got delayed by a month.
I'm praying this door open, but I'm keeping an eye out behind me in case I get attacked.
Is it that kind of game?
Anything goes. Paranoia is your greatest weapon in a survival horror game.
Now, could you set it up so Moira is opening the door, and then you switch to Claire, and Myra will still be opening that door?
I think so. I think once she starts the animation, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I like GTA 5 quite a bit. The characters in that game, I think, are pretty terrible, but...
Cool, I see spinning blade mechanisms.
Oh, God,
I mean,
you're...
it is a slaughterhouse, but I
dying
don't really
so
think
hard.
that's standard slaughterhouse equipment.
Yeah,
somehow.
this is the most unsanitary slaughterhouse I've ever seen. Can you just crouch through everything?
Seems that way. So there's a lever there, but why would I want to do that?
Because you know, as soon as you're going to come the other way, someone's got like some zombie's going to hit the lever.
Wait, how about one of us waits over here? I'm going to do this.
Oh, can you put someone, like freeze someone?
Yeah,
in
you
a
can tell
spot?
them to wait or follow.
Okay.
So Claire, you
Stay there.
Roger.
stay. You stay there.
Oh, and these things are
You
on.
stay. Me go.
These things are on rails too, so the blades are going to be moving. Oh God, this is horrific.
So there is a key, tantalizingly placed on one of these things. Slaughterhouse key.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna pick it up. And ah. How about helping me out, Claire? There we go. See? That planning paid off.
Oh, she turned it off?
Yeah, the door locked behind you, so... Now I have to go this way again. This will not be good.
That is the slowest trap I've ever seen, though.
Well, if you were both in there, you would probably die.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way around it at that point.
You might have to put the key back to turn it off again.
Oh, yeah, that's a regular Resident Evil trope.
You got the emblem key.
Testing out the waters.
Alright, door's unlocked. Let's go. Has not gotten any less creepy.
They do, you know, gore and muck really well in this, on the walls and everything, at least.
We need high resolution textures to convey grime and grit. Okay, no hidden items here that I can see. Next door. Okay. The door just locked behind us? Yes, great.
Of course it did. This game is kind of creepy. I like how there's just like a hint of the classic Resident Evil door opening animation.
Right.
It just like fades to black slightly, and then shows the door opening within the world. I always thought that was a really effective way to do that in those old games. It was a
Well, I
nice
think
fake load screen.
It built dread because you never knew what was going to appear on the other side, right? Like, was
Yeah.
there going to be a zombie right next to you?
I see something in the tank.
Okay, we're seeing something in the tank. What is it? Oh, it's the liver I need.
Oh, it's in
It's the
the
second-
slaughterhouse tank.
Yeah, it's the second... I mean, I need the pate. How do I...
Get some foie gras, in
There's
this
a-
bitch.
Even that's too cruel for Resident Evil.
I heard a really interesting This American Life on the development of foie gras, and there was this guy in Spain who made it naturally without force feeding the geese, and some guy tried
Isn't
doing
it
it.
duck?
Or isn't it geese? I think it's geese. Maybe it's both. Foie gras, I always thought it was geese.
Now you have to look it up.
Well, I am.
Well, this stream is a disaster. I had to change batteries. You have to look things up. It's pretty much the worst.
Oh, it's duck or goose, so. Duck, or goose. So, yeah, so this guy developed a way to feed the animals naturally so the livers would be overstuffed, basically, and overdeveloped without force feeding them. And
But even describing it as overstuffed sounds kind of scary or horrible.
I mean, it's
Maybe
you're
that's just
you're
me.
breeding them in order to cut out a very specific organ, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean the foie gras is gross because they put a tube down the throat of the duck or the goose and force feed it forever until their livers balloon to a really unnatural size. And this like guy tried to replicate it in the same conditions in America, and it's really weird the way that they do it. Like, it only really works if the geese know that they're wild, and they will overeat if they know that they're wild. It's just like a weird head game with with these animals. It's strange. It didn't really work out for the guy who tried to replicate it. It cost a ton of money, and you got not a lot of return. But then he decided to just not serve foie gras anymore, which is good, because I think that's gross. Also, I don't like liver. I'm from a culture where liver and onions were regularly consumed by my family.
Too rich in iron for you.
I do not like liver. It's so disgusting. I remember my dad once was like making it, and when you're a kid, it just looks like a piece of meat. You don't really know what it is. It just looks off. And then my parents used to pull this all the time. Oh, it's steak. And then they'd give you some, and you try it, and bitch, that ain't steak. That tastes disgusting. They did the same thing with like rabbit. I don't know if you've ever had rabbit. It is not appetizing at all. Oh man. Oh, you can climb on shit? Oh, you found a gem? I'm way behind you on the stream. I'm reacting to things. I'm like the old people in those reaction videos.
Stay there. Roger.
Hello, this is Xav speaking.
Right now, I don't see what's up. Hold on. Yep, confirmed duck and goose. Both of those things. I just got a call from Anthony Bourdain. He does a cooking show too, right?
I
Isn't
guess
he?
now I'm a butcher now.
Oh, you have to shoot the. It's an interesting puzzle. Now, can you play this game? Can you play this game at all cooperatively, or is it just a single player?
Local co-op, yes.
Oh God. Local co-op is great as long
shit.
as it's not on PC. What happened? Did you just destroy it?
No, I just like got attacked, which is rude. Oh crap! Running away! Oh shit!
Oh yeah! Oh man! I just saw that. I was looking in the distance and saw
Alright,
it.
Claire, let's take care of these guys.
Oh man! Yeah,
Dead.
you were getting wrecked by multiple.
Dodge!
Holy cow! There's so many guys in that room.
Kick you in the back, stab you in the back. Stay down. Okay, was that it? Man, my blood making process was interrupted. Wait, one of them is coming back, I think.
Whew. Claire's got this down pat. Do you think anything shocks these characters anymore? Like if
I should hope not. Like that always, like even in Resident Evil 6, Leon would encounter something crazy, and he'd be like, "What? Zombies?"
it's like you've
It's
seen
like-
this before.
This is like old hat to you.
Oh, you need to fill up the entire reservoir in order for it to explode and leave that one piece of liver
And
remaining.
yeah, it's really, look at it. It's like really disgusting. It's filling up, and it's pushing the platform up. It's filled with disgusting meat chunks.
Ugh.
Ah! Exploding dudes, bane of my existence.
Meat chunks is a horrible phrase.
Moist meat chunks.
I was about to say, it would only be worse if.
If I can just get back to my meat processing.
It's like, guys, I was doing something. I'm trying to.
Yes, I was actually being productive.
They are rude. How dare they?
Follow me! Yeah, right!
Follow me. I have the liver replica. Left.
I love the dramatic cutscene to show that you found the liver replica.
Uh-oh. Why is there an alarm going off?
They're gonna gang up on us.
Oh, that's not good.
Out of here.
That can't be good. This seems like an interesting game. I don't know. Maybe episodic works for this franchise.
I think we've decided to just run at this point.
Yeah, get the.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way. No.
See, if we played Five Nights at Freddy's like I thought I was going to today, then that's all you would hear me do is just scream no and not understand what's happening.
Well, I'm kind of pinned in here now.
Oh God, there are a lot of.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Holy crap.
The reactions are always the best part about playing these games. Holy Jesus, there's a million guys that just
Oh
show.
dear, I'm stuck on the scenery now. Not good.
Well, at least that fireball guy destroyed a lot of people for you.
Was nice of him. Oh, he destroyed my barrel that I was going to use against him. What a terrible time to reload.
Man, they just threw everything at you.
Heal, heal. Come on, you jerk.
What are the most... Holy shit, the fireball guy runs at
I know.
full
Did you
speed.
see, like, I was about to shoot the barrel, but my ammo was out. Like, I had to reload.
Oh, man. And he destroyed that barrel?
Oh shit, run. God.
So Nihilist.
Oh,
wants to know-
no.
Nihilist in chat wants to know what is the consequence of that that puff of smoke that comes out of the zombies, that infection. You said there's a disinfectant element to the game as well.
Yes, like if your vision gets completely obscured. I'm about to be screwed real bad.
Oh
So you
my
know.
God! Yeah, that gate just closed down on you.
And now I have Fireball Guy and Giant Axe Guy coming for me.
Do you have any more like grenades? Oh, I see you're using them now. I'm slightly behind you, so I'm giving you strategies too late. It's like the housing crisis as part of a stream. This is what you should do. Holy cow, that fireball guy is creepy. So is that the fireball guy the most complicated or difficult enemy in the entire game that you've encountered so far?
Man, I'm just like still under attack here.
You seem to have survived, but I'm also not.
Man, they really get you with that
Holy cow.
gate that closes in your face, don't they?
Yeah. That's pretty... It's a good thing that one guy got stuck on the scenery.
Let's keep moving.
It's pretty neat, though. The guys that puff up, when you shoot them, they start to boil more and more and more.
Mm-hmm. Well, we
that.
survived, I think.
Yeah, so what is the ramifications of the dust cloud?
You can't see at all.
Okay.
So if you use the disinfectant, it clears up your vision immediately. You could wait, but it takes a good, I would say, maybe 20 seconds. So if you're being attacked during that time, that's not a really good situation to be in.
Oh, what he's also saying is that they, Nihilist in chat says that it kind of looks like the Flood, so he wonders when they explode, do like tiny zombies scuttle out of the debris. That would be disgusting. And kind of awesome.
Something awesome is about to happen on the stream, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay, great. Did you put the new liver in? Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
Just gonna wait for you to get there.
I hope the statue becomes sentient. And she got really upset about that statue exploding in her face. Was that thing filled with blood? Why is there so much blood on the ground?
I
Is
don't
that just
know.
Claire's blood?
I hope it's not Claire's blood. Okay. Maybe it'll be a nice calm period now after the exciting escape and climax, which was pretty good. Right? That was like a
good.
decent Resident Evil action scene.
Yeah, you were getting full up on zombies there. And they threw a lot of special zombies at you at once, which is something they usually don't do. You usually get like the one chainsaw guy and that's it. And a couple of like minions or peons.
Ooh, a topaz.
I like when you swing the crowbar and totally miss. It just looks like she's drunk. She just swing in the air for no reason.
Another topaz, lucky me. A handgun, P10. Is that better than my MPM?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me look up.
Let's find out. It looks cool. An herb. A herb. Yeah, can I make anything new? I don't really need anything right now. Should probably heal myself.
So how long are generally each episode?
I think it's like 3 to 4 hours per episode.
Oh, really? Okay. That's
Yeah, and I mean,
pretty
you can
sizable.
play it even slower. I'm playing it pretty slow, to be honest. Just because I'm looking at everything and trying to get all the items. Let's see, what's through here? And it's not a bad looking game. It's definitely, like I said, it doesn't have the production value from the previous games, but it's decent. I mean, it's also coming out on Xbox 360 and PS3, so that's limiting. But it's also only $25 for the whole season. You could just buy the first episode for $6, I think, and see if you like it, which is a pretty decent deal, I think.
And it hooks you pretty well after the first episode for you to want to keep going?
Bad things are happening.
Oh, that's usually how things go. Those barrels are going to become sentient. Oh man, if this was a gameplay to barrel scenario, this would be the holy grail. That room is just filled with barrels.
Well, that wasn't a very interesting corridor, but let's do it. Flames.
Duke in chat says Resident Evil 6 looks pretty,
Oh,
but
shit.
it played like crap, and he thinks that gamers are over the polished look and just want things that work, especially when it comes to this franchise, I think. I mean, if this game has a better quality threshold versus, I don't know what they were trying to do, like everything for everyone in that series. Oh man, this room is completely on fire. Oh, you went into the lava processing room.
What is this thing? Can I shine my flashlight at it? Maybe Claire could shoot it.
It's not a bad looking game though.
Yeah, it's okay. Crap, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, there's a valve. Dumb me shooting at things. Okay, we're switching. We're running. I'm turning a valve.
You literally pumped that fire full of lead.
It's the best way to disable. Sure, I'll stop and grab a topaz. Why not?
Is it really the time? I always think it's funny when they hide things in scenarios like this. Like, where's the realism in the sense that, I mean, it's a zombie game, so clearly there is no realism. But it's just funny that, like, oh wait, let's put some collectibles around here.
Sorry, don't really have time to fight zombies right now.
They're throwing everything at you now.
Oh. This one's not dead. Hot, 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 hot.
Now, if you were to switch and zombies were to show up, are they
Oh,
pretty
crap.
good at surviving themselves?
I'm getting, like, clobbered over here. By a giant dude. Great.
Oh boy.
Wait, I have to carry a crate now? What am I doing with the crate?
Oh my god.
I hope that guy can't climb up here.
Most assuredly he will. Nonchalantly picking up crates in this.
Oh, he is totally climbing up.
You shouldn't have left that crate there. Get to safety. Maybe you have to set him on fire.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rotating a thing. Oh god, my hand's stuck. And I'm dead.
In the game, or?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, that was rough.
Holy cow. that was an amazing ending. Maybe we should leave it on that. I know you've already reset it, but I don't want to spoil everything for the game. So you said that you can you switch at some point to Barry and Natalia, two other characters. That takes place 6 months after the events of what's happening right now.
Yes.
Claire is gone missing, and Barry is looking for her. This looks really interesting. I actually might try this out. I might pick it up. I'm looking for something to play on my PS4. Maybe I'll. Can you just buy a season pass on PS4,
Yes, I believe so.
or whatever the equivalent is in terms of the game? And this environment looks pretty cool. I like this, and this like really tense puzzle solving.
Yeah. With like a big dude chasing you.
Now the
I
question
really need
had-
I need to get him closer to Claire so that you can just take him out.
The question that I had was if you are playing as one character and then another character that's AI gets attacked, are they pretty good at surviving, or do they die pretty easily on their own?
They're pretty good. It hasn't really happened yet where there was an issue where someone died because of AI. Okay, let's take this dude out. In theory.
Okay, I actually do want to see this. Oh, so you both need to be there, turning the thing.
Okay, I think he's dead. To move forward with no knowledge is to risk your life. Choose with the proper knowledge. However, the answer may not lie before you. If the answer doesn't lie before you, then it lies behind you, perhaps. Footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're going up.
Duke in chat suggests that we play Dying Light. It was actually one of the first games we streamed, I think, was Dying Light. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see an archive of me playing that game. Actually, I might revisit that. I still haven't got the grappling hook. I kind of put it on hold.
Oh, I'm on the other side now, so I have to see which one is deadly. Let me just confirm. This one. Do I want to see if there are any items in this room? Okay.
You are going to die. That was a really interesting puzzle. I like that.
explosions.
Now, if you're not controlling your AI partner, I can't remember her name. Not Claire. What's the other girl's name?
Come on. Let's just get out
Moira.
of here.
Moira. If you're not controlling her, will she identify puzzles on her own, or is that something you have to do specifically?
I mean, there might be dialogue,
Okay.
That goes to the tower.
but
Overseer's
like she
been
wouldn't.
watching us every step of the
You'd
way.
still have to manually
She thinks we died
tell him
in
to
that
wait or
explosion.
do something to solve the puzzles.
We're so close, Moira.
Let's see. Get through the sewers. So this is the third episode, and we're finally encountering sewers. So start sewer time on this game.
We've
I'd
talked
say,
about it in
is-
this game,
It's
yeah.
pretty decent.
Duke, I'm going to drop a link to our highlights video for our Dying Light stream in chat. So if you want to take a look at that, you can watch that. It should work. Yeah, that should work.
Okay, well, I feel like that's a pretty.
That's a pretty
spot
good spot to end it, yeah.
The climactic ending, you know.
Yeah. So this is Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 3, episodic game. It's 5 episodes in total, right?
4, I think.
4. Okay, so, wow,
I think
all
the
right.
final one is next week.
Oh, fantastic. So, and they've been coming out pretty steadily over the last couple of weeks? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
It's been one a week, actually.
Oh, great. So, PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, available now. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Follow us on Twitter, at Foreign Show, FOREIGNSHOW on Twitter. We also have our YouTube archive, which you can find if you go to twitch.tv/foreignobjects. There's a link for it there. And I'll also drop a link for it in chat as well. For anyone who wants to subscribe to us on Twitter, it makes it easier for you to find our past broadcasts. What's your schedule like tomorrow? Do you know what you're up to?
I know.
You're still trying to figure things out?
Yeah, I'm pretty free. So
We'll figure something out
we'll
tomorrow.
play something else that's newish, I think.
Yeah,
I want to start playing some of the. I want to go through all of the IGF games, the games that won at the IGF.
yeah. If you see anything good, let me know. I was thinking about maybe looking for something on Oculus. That's always fun. We'll see what's going on. You know what I would love to play in Oculus, and we're going to have to do this at some point. Maybe I'll talk to the dev about it. The bomb defusal game. If we can, one of us gets the game to play, and one of us has the guide. That would be a fun game, I think, to stream.
We can also stream Helldivers. We can play that together.
Yeah, we play Helldivers. Yeah, for sure. I'm actually really interested in playing that game again. You'll have to stream it, though, because my setup doesn't really work for it. But thanks a lot for watching, everyone in chat, and we'll catch you next time here on Foreign Objects. Thanks.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
Bye.